Refresh again.
Okay, now we're live, and I should see our. All right.
Ah, yes. Live dream job.
Okay, so hi there, everyone. This is me, Kathleen Soco, and you're watching University Others. This is of course, our channel, and I just want to welcome you all for our new launch of a section, and that's International Advisor with Mr. Paul Jones. Um, he will be discussing, giving you free advice actually for those people who are struggling in areas of their career or anything that you might think of that you're struggling in life. So, without further ado, because this is going to be quick, and also this is just our dry run session, we're going to welcome Mr. Paul Jones here. Hi there, Mr. Paul.
Hi, Kathleen. How do you do? And I believe it's good morning where you are, whereas it's evening time where I am, which is in Spain, not far from Alicante.
That is correct, and you should be able to see there on your screen that it's 3:23 a.m. here in the Philippines. But of course, in Mr. Paul Jones' time, since it's an international and it's in Spain, you can go directly to the time conversion there. That's time.is. I would suppose that is the website that I could recommend for you to be able to see. All right. And you can also go to my page. Of course, that is the same page, the same channel that you're with. And on the home of my channel, you're able to see that on the right side part of your screen, right? On the top right, you're able to see a link. Actually, that's a PayPal link in case you would want to donate for our causes. All right, so let's start with anything under the sun for now. Since this is a dry run, we will have a background with who is Mr. Paul Jones. So, Mr. Jones, can you tell anything about yourself and how you came up with being an advisor as part of your career?
Yes, well, I guess, Kathleen, it all started at the age of 27 when I was a working postman in Manchester, the UK. And I seen a job advertisement for Disneyland Paris that was opening in 1992. And I always wanted to learn French, and I thought, well, this is a great opportunity. And off I went to teach Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse how to animate in the park and all the characters of the Disneyland. And while I was there, I got very interested in training. And I found that people really switched off in training programs. They don't find it interesting. And if you don't have their focus in the first minute, you've lost them for the whole program. So I started developing training programs and delivering them to all the new recruits each year that worked at Disneyland Paris. And that was around 25,000 staff that went through training courses that I provided in English and French. And because I wanted to get involved into training much, much more, I started looking broader afield, and I was offered a position in the Netherlands at a private university called Nyenrode. And it's there where I developed and got very much interested in career services and started helping students who were studying master's degrees, bachelor's, MBAs, Doctor of Business, on all aspects of how to get the job that they want. So I'd be more like a personal coach to them. Then from Nyenrode, I went on to another university called Tilburg University, TS Nimbus, in Utrecht. And there I started traveling about to sell the programs and also give advice about career services, how it can be an advantage, etc. Well, that job didn't last very long because I was in demand at the time, which I was fortunate about. And I took a position with online universities, similar to what we're doing now. And there's a big contrast between online and going to a campus school, where it's more military sort of wake up at a certain time, classes at a certain time. Whereas with online, you can actually hold a job down and study in your free time, which I think you're doing quite a lot, Kathleen. And I must admit, I think online education is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. There's no walk in the park. No walk in the park. And this company, Liverpool University, Walden University in the United States of America, and Roehampton University in London. I worked for a company called Laureate Education, and they wanted me to travel all around the world every 2 weeks, and I would give speeches and presentations on all kinds of areas, mainly selling the programs, and occasionally I would give some workshops as well. That was an added bonus for them. So I built up quite a big network, and now my mission in life is to help as many people as I can without all the fancy words that complicate people. Keep it simple, and if you've got common sense, you can achieve almost anything.
All right, that's perfectly said, Mr. Jones. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure that our audiences, we actually have 2 viewers, as I can see on our live stream. At any rate, should this increase and then they'll be interested to seek for your advice, then we'll gladly accommodate that. You guys can hit on the link that I have provided on the chat box, so you'll be able to go live with us as well. So you can either choose an option to show your camera if you have, or just simply the voice. It doesn't matter, but you would be able to see that you're also live as well. And yes, I am using an alternative platform, such like an alternative with Zoom, and this is called GoToMeeting. Yes, and you don't need to pay for their services up front. You can always go for their option as a free account user. But then you can upgrade as well at any time as you want. So back to what we're talking about with Mr. Jones here. Of course, he is our resident advisor, the international advisor from Spain. And as you just have heard, that he went through a lot of life experiences with regards to career, and if you have some questions, you can also type it in on the chat box, and I'll be able to see, and he'll just able to answer it spontaneously. Okay, so
I think I must point out.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
I think I must point out I'm British. I happen to be living in Spain. I've also lived in Paris for 6 years and Amsterdam for 20 years.
Yes, okay. So let me ask you a question. This would be like part of what an international audience, or because me myself, I am I'm studying online, and you mentioned earlier that it's very difficult to study online. How do you say it is?
Well, I've actually done an online study myself, which was to teach English to foreign learners, I should say, the TEFL, or the
Okay. And, okay, so I'm sorry about that, guys. We're still live now. And as you can see, we just cut off because I need to go back. And since this is for free, so I cannot hit on upgrade now. And so I think I'm just gonna go back here and then start the meeting again, restart it. Sorry about the interruption. I hope that it is still there. But the stream is still live on and I can see that. And again, we're on for 20 minutes time. So we started, let's say we actually started 3:30 my time. So we will end at 4 a.m. on my time. So let's see. I hope it will go through. Okay. Well, I have to stop it for now and get back to you guys.